Today we will have a look at Antony, who got heavy gold to Manchester United. What will Antony bring to the Manchester club? Let's sit and watch the tactics show. Antony Matheus dos Santos is one of the most sought after players in Europe after his dazzling displays at Ajax under Erik ten Hag. The Brazilian wideman is a perfect blend of both Argentine and Brazilian football heritage. He has mixed his flashy yoga bonito style with the Argentine style of gambetta dribbling commonly used by the legendary figures of Diego Maradona and Lionel Messi. But how exactly does that impact the game? Let's break it down. From the heat map, we can see his affinity towards hugging the touchline as a left-footed wideman generally does. He cuts inside after dribbling, but his touches inside the box is fewer than expected. This can easily translate to why Antony only had 8 goals in Eredivisie last season. He tends to go to the byline more and then cut inside using his vast array of tricks. Despite the lesser number of goals, Antony takes a high number of shots as the per 90 stat suggests, that is very close to Mo Salah's number. This means his shot quality needs some work to become an elite goal threat. His 10% goal conversion rate is not something desired of an £85 million signing. His touches per 90 stat stands at 65.7, which is a very high number in this category. Previously mentioned, Salah has only 49.1 touches per 9. This means Antony is much more involved in the build-up phase and is more of a wide playmaker rather than a traditional winger. His pass success rate is very high, making him an accurate passer in the final third with 76% accuracy, which is bettered by Jadon Sancho. Profile-wise, Sancho and Antony are mirroring each other. It's like saying if Sancho was South American and left-footed, that would be Antony. Crossing is also a good aspect of Antony's game with a commendable 26% success rate, which is very good considering 30% success rate of an accomplished cross spammer and Alexander-Arnold and 23% of Andrew Robertson. Now this number can drop in the Premier League as compared to Eredivisie. Premier League has much more dominant aerial threats. For mentality, you can find numbers, but what eye test suggests is a good old feisty South American. Out of position, his pressing is much more relentless and can be a bit volatile at times, which can be manipulated by smarter ball players, leading to bookings. In Manchester United setup, Antony will take his natural right wing with Sancho going to his favoured left side. Rashford will be much more central and in turn can rack up more scoring numbers. Martial's recent lack of fitness means we will see this front three that gives more dynamism and position rotations are more feasible among the front three. Despite that, it is quite visible that Rashford and Martial have telepathic understanding, and playing Martial means Sancho can be benched to facilitate Rashford. One big point of concern is will United get the same Antony we saw in Ajax? Apart from the adaptability factor, he may face the same problem as Sancho faced and still is facing at the club. Both players thrive on the movements around them, mostly from the right back. At Ajax, Antony had Mazraoui and Sancho had Hakimi at Dortmund. Both are modern day fullbacks. Cutting in from the right opens up a lot of space for the wingbacks to target. As we can see, Mazraoui at Ajax was much more of a final third option, while Dalot lacks the incisiveness in that part of the pitch. This only helped Antony to go inside and create more chances and influence the game to a higher degree. From the heat map, it is very obvious that Mazraoui played the inverted role when Antony stayed wide but made those darting runs to the byline as Antony shifted infield. Hence, a proper chemistry between the two was very obvious and visually pleasing. Dalot has to take his game to the next level so that Antony can operate to his full potential. The stagnant movement of Dalot and Wan-Bissaka has left Sancho wanting more, in turn making him look bad, which he is not. Right back position demands an immediate upgrade in the United setup. Overall, Ten Hag is one more step closer to implement his ideology in the United setup with a familiar associate. Malacia and Lisandro Martinez have already shown that they can hang with the best the Premier League has to offer, and we can only hope Antony will replicate the same. If you have enjoyed the video, please give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more tactical showings.